How's it going to you, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. In the previous episode, we conquered our first dungeon, level 1, Tail Cave. And in today's episode, it's time to continue onwards. I'm sure we won't get any interruptions with, "Oh no, it's you again!" Hoot, that is an instrument of the sirens. I have to admit, at first I did not believe you were real, ... That instrument, along with the 7 others in the set, has the power to wake the windfish. You must collect them all. I was instructed to give you directions. Your next goal is north, in Gopanga Swamp. Hoot, indeed. Fly away, owl. Be free. It's kind of amusing seeing the owl in this game because owls aren't really all that prominent in the Zelda series before this one. And... oh no! Ah, it's children! Get away from me! I'm allergic to children! Hey, buddy, it's serious! Yeah, really serious! Yeah, it is! The mountains came to the village! Yeah, that's right! A whole gang of mountains! And it's for real! They all went to the house and, yeah, that house! And then they did something at BowWows' house! It was a really bad scene with the mountains! So I mean, ah! It might be faster to find out for yourself what happened. Let's try talking to you again. Hey, buddy, it's really serious. Yeah, really serious. Yeah, it is. No, I'm okay, I won't do that. Yeah, if you talk to them, or if you go back to the screen, like if you go to the library and come back out, they'll do the whole spiel all over again. So, yeah, that's a bit of an amusing thing. Let's check on Madame Meow Meows, or whatever her name is. Hey, it's terrible. My BowWow was dogged up by moblins. Ah! Please, somebody help my poor BowWow. Is he in here? Link check the chest. Wow, this is a nice chest. Yip, 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 yip. Alright, fine, we'll go save somebody. Well, actually, there's something else I want to demonstrate first. So, if we were to go into this area over here, there's a tree house with like a telephone thingy.
Ask me anything about the island. If you get lost, give me a call. Bye!
Call me, beat me if you want to reach me.
Ring ring! Hello, this is Elvira. Well, most moblins live in the mysterious forest, but some live in the caves of Tall Heights. I hope that is what you wanted to know. Click!
Link check the chest. Wow, this is a nice chest. I just love that stupid dialogue so much. Wow, this is a nice chest. She's had an awful tragedy in the house across the way. It's just awful, and all I can do is sweep. Hard to say. Please call outside. It seems that Old Man Orira is a shy guy in person. This is what the shy guys look like. Ah! It all makes sense now. Yes, it's the Bucket Mouse. Thanks for calling. Well, click. You must have dialed the wrong number. It's such an obscure thing of dialogue right there. You don't really see that very often, but. Well, we'll eventually go look for a BowWow, but I just want to look around a little bit more to see if there's anything else interesting. If you don't know, call Old Man Orira. Oh, good thing we already checked it out. And that's pretty much everything that we want to showcase in Mabe Village at the moment, but as for right now, let's finally go look for a BowWow. So as we continue across this area, going through the mysterious forest we've already seen before, I'd like to talk a little bit more about where this game takes place in the timeline. So, Link's Awakening is like the 4th entry in the Zelda series. It came after Link to the Past, but it came out right before Ocarina of Time. So, this game, it does take place directly after the events of Link to the Past. So, when you see Link sailing on the boat at the beginning of the game, he's sailing back to Hyrule after exploring like other worlds and things like that. Now, there's a bit of a debate over whether or not this game takes place before or after the Oracle games. So, I believe when Hyrule Historia was first published and the Zelda timeline became canon, that it was established that this game takes place before the Oracle games. So Link finishes his quest in A Link to the Past, and then explores worlds outside of Hyrule, and then the ship crashes in Link's Awakening. And then after the events of this game is when the Oracle games take place. There was a revised timeline that I saw briefly where it swapped them, where the Oracle games now take place first, and Link sailing is him coming back from those adventures. There's a bit of a debate on that. I personally think this game takes place after Link to the Past and before the Oracle games, but that's just my personal opinion. Alright, for jump cuts. Okay, this place right here, I was debating whether to show it yet, but I think I actually want to save it for a little later. But just keep it in mind because it is a pretty infamous spot in the Zelda series.
Huh? Or is this a suspicious-looking runt? Alright, boy, let's get rid of him.
Now we got some moblins over here that mistook for bokoblins before because I'm playing a lot of Breath of the Wild. Alright, let's get rid of these guys. They're not too bad. They're pretty simple enemies. It's pretty easy. It's pretty funny seeing how easy they are in this game, and they're treated as like a big deal in future Zelda games.
You must be an assassin sent by Madame Meow Meow to rescue the mud. You came here to get me, but it is I who will get you! Oh no!
So yeah, whenever he moves his arm like that, he's going to be charging at you. What I like to do is like to face away from him, charge up the sword. You can use their shield to protect you against this guy as well, but I think jumping out of the way is a bit more effective. So whenever he goes like that, he's going to hit the wall, and then attack him with this mid attack. Pretty simple guy to deal with, all things considered. Now, the fact that he calls you an assassin sent by Madame Meow Meow, I just always thought it was really funny. Because, like, assassin is just such a brutal word, but then it's followed by Madame Meow Meow, who's, like, the most cutesy name ever. It's like, it's just so silly. I love it. I love it so much. And now you're dead! Yay!
You've saved BowWows! What a fearsome beast!
Yep, if you're familiar with Mario, or literally any other game besides Link's Awakening, you may recognize this guy as a Chain Chomp. This being the first time I ever saw this guy, I always want to call this guy BowWows in a Mario game. But no, he's called Chain Chomp in those ones. But you know what? He will always be BowWows to me. This guy will always forever canonically be referred to as a BowWows. Hoot, that is a fearsome looking animal you've got there. Do not forget, the next instrument is in Kabongo Swamp. So, now let's go over here to the camera shop. See me later, when you're alone. Yep, I want to showcase that because it's kind of like a... not exactly an obscure thing in dialogue, but it's already one that you can see commonly shown in Let's Plays of this game. So, yeah, the camera guy will only talk to you if you're alone, but this leads to one of the more interesting parts of Link's Awakening. You kind of get, like, partners in this game. I say partners very loosely because they don't actually do a whole lot, except for BowWows! Yep, BowWows gets to eat enemies! It is so cool! BowWows, you're awesome! I love this part of the game where BowWows gets to follow you everywhere, and oh, it's just so cool. Actually, now that I think about it, all the partners in this game kind of do something interesting. So, yeah, what was I saying? Partners in this game are awesome. We don't really get to see this a whole lot in future games, but it's such a cool idea. It, like, expands on the idea of Link to the Past when Zelda's following you out of the dungeon, but they, like, expand upon it and make it super awesome. Oh, I love it so much.
Oh, thank you. I'm so happy you brought my baby back. Now, would you be a dear and take him for a walk? It would really help me out a lot. You will? Thanks.
Do it, but I won't like it. Wolf, dig, wolf! BowWows is saying for us to dig. And our ability to do that is kind of limited at the moment because we do not have the shovel yet. Let's steal it! Hey, you, stop! You gotta pay! Put it back! Oh, I don't wanna. I like stealing. I don't like capitalism. Alright, so a bit of a fun little history lesson. This screen with all the grass and things like that, I spent hours as a kid just cutting down all the grass to get a bunch of rubies here to get the shovel. Now, getting the ruby treasure chest thingies, you probably should have enough by the time you finish the second dungeon, so we're not too far away from it. It's not that big of a priority for me at the moment, but I do want to do a little bit of shiny! You found a secret seashell. You've collected a lot of these, so something good is bound to happen. Yeah, I used to like spend hours at a time cutting down the grass right here, just getting as many rubies as I possibly can. I will not be doing that here because, like I said, by the time we finish the second dungeon, we probably should have enough to buy the shovel normally anyway, so it'll be fine. Don't worry about the future, it's alright. This was the square that we saw the raccoon before. This is the square that we got the key for the tail cave. Now let's go over this way. Kabongo Swamp, mysterious forest. Ooh, Kabongo Swamp is where we want to go. That seems like a noteworthy thing to mention. Well, I pretty much stick to myself, me and my letters. My name's right. The only thing I don't like about my hobby is that I never receive a response. Listen to the music for a second. We've seen Goombas in Tail Cave. We've seen Terran, who resembles Mario and even transforms into a raccoon. We've seen BowWows, who's literally a chain chomp. And this guy, Mr. Right, comes from SimCity on the SNES. The music even comes from that game too. This is one of my favorite things about Link's Awakening. Just all the Nintendo characters just being here. And you don't see this often. And I'm happy that they kept this in the remake too. They could have easily just replaced all the Nintendo characters with like just random characters and stuff like that. Like they did with like how they changed the characters with the unique designs in the Mario and Luigi remakes and made them more generic and boring and stuff. The thing up here, there's another treasure chest, but we can't do anything about that skull at the moment, so we'll come back to that later. But, yeah, just all those fun, like, awesome Nintendo references and things like that. I just love that so much. And it almost didn't happen. They kind of had to sneak them in development.
Bring, yes, this is Aurora, the indigestible flowers of the Bungle Swamp. Those flowers are BowWows' favorites. Why don't you take them for a walk there? Click.
In terms of development, Link's Awakening was kind of treated as sort of an after-school project in a way, where the main developers working on the game were busy working on other projects, and they were just kind of working on this one in their own time. So I just love that. Like, obviously the project was approved for release and things like that, but they didn't have to hide all these Nintendo references in here, and I just love that so much. You got 50 rubies, very nice. Dang, we're a lot closer to getting the shovel than I thought we were. Over here, we have these flowers. Oh, there we go. It turned into a freaking acorn, dang it. You got a garden acorn, or just damage to take by half. I don't mind it so much, but the fact that it interrupts the music is the problem. Level 2, Bottle Grotto. And now taking care of all that, we're in this video off here. So thank you all so much for watching this video for The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, and next time, later Gator to you. Oh yeah.